I don't know.
Went home, charged the whole thing, and then left it on the counter.
I do think that when the original fire agreement was made, Tara and Sue took our relationship with the NFA into consideration on a lot of that, which is why it was an agreement. A little too nice. You know what I mean?
And just, yeah. They're right out the door. Always extras.
Hey, Judy, do you know if we have Chris?
We're set up for him. The conference bridge is on. Was he in your exec session?
He didn't answer the phone.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right, let me
So
see.
that was fine.
I'll try to see if, you know what I'm gonna do?
Greg, I have a question about
That's a little low.
You did not.
But I also, we're in transition of emails.
Found
I
a
didn't
little
know.
thing in this one.
You did not, and that's an oversight on my part.
Okay.
It's tough being short.
I know, this meeting came quick, right?
No, he said at the work session that he had,
Fine, I was just curious that I didn't miss anything, because I went 2 weeks without email, like, this is blank, because they couldn't figure it out.
I imagine, wait, Emily.
They gave me,
All right, I just texted him the dial-in number with the codes and stuff, so just said, and just asked, are you dialing in, Chris? So,
Chris, you there? Nope. Nope, I thought I heard something up there. Judy, can someone do a little more light?
yeah?
Dark up here, is it just me? Perfect. Is that good? Yeah, I just couldn't see my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone want to take over John's report for the night, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, Chris says he's dialing in.
Okay. Right.
What?
Judy, do you know if we're ready with YouTube? Because it's 7.
So he says he's dialing in, so I asked that he announce himself when he,
No, I just meant, are they ready? Are they rolling?
oh, you know what, I think they are I think they just roll at 7, but I'll verify.
Yeah, usually they come in and.
New, or old house, the one on Washington and. I don't even think you see it.
Yeah, I can hear myself reverbing. I'm gonna move it back. Oh, dang.
Emily, we're live, he's ready to, he'll just start when you start.
Okay. I'd like to call to order the April 8th, 2025 Newtown Borough Council meeting. Please stand and join me for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Do we have any public to be heard? Okay, moving on. Chris, are you there?
It's Chris.
Are you ready to do the certificates of appropriateness?
No, I don't have it up. You'll have to give me a minute.
All right, we do it. Julia can do it if you'd like.
That would be great.
Okay. I'd like to make the motion to follow the recommendation of the Historic Architectural Review Board and direct the President of Council to sign the following certificate of appropriateness thereby approving the historical appropriateness of the application with final approval by the Code Enforcement Officer. COA 2025-11, applicant 106 East Washington Avenue, residence. The applicant is seeking a certificate of appropriateness for the replacement in kind of a white cedar fence. HARB recommended approval of the application as submitted.
Thank you, Julia. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second?
Okay, any comments or questions from council on this application? Would the applicant like to speak?
Only if you have any questions for me.
I don't think so. Thanks, Tara. Okay, any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. Thanks, Julia. Wow, these are really intense tonight. Okay, fire report. It seems we are missing a representative. So, Chief Sabbath, it's all yours.
Evening, council, guests. The police department in the month of March had a total of 247 calls for service. We had a heavy emphasis on traffic enforcement. We were operating under an aggressive driving grant through PennDOT, passed through Bucks County Highway Safety. We issued 94 citations during the grant so far. That grant runs through 4/27, and then it'll immediately roll over 4/28 for a new grant opportunity for pedestrian safety enforcement, which is like Christmas around here for us, because that's, a big emphasis for us is pedestrian safety. So that grant will then start on 4/28 and go for 2 weeks after that. I reported last meeting that we had a man waving a gun around inside of a bar. We have since charged that individual with recklessly endangering the lives of people inside the bar that night. It's a 32-year-old Churchville man charged with recklessly endangering people's lives. A couple of fraud investigations, one in which a business computer was hacked, and it was traced to being from overseas, but all of their customers were sent out emails redirecting all of the accounts receivable to a fake overseas account. Fortunately, it was caught and no pecuniary loss was suffered by the company. We have our drug take back coming back on April 26th. We use the firehouse parking lot for that, easier in and out for individuals. We do have Narcan available for anybody that needs it, and also we are one of the locations in the county that takes sharps. Happy to report we finally got our permanent solar speed board installed on Lincoln Avenue. Took a while, but it looks beautiful out there, so hopefully it has some effect.
Great. Any questions for Chief? All right, thanks, Chief. All right, moving on to the mayor's report. John could not be present tonight, so we're going to split up his report. I would just like to say that last week at our work session, Mayor Burke read the proclamation recognizing April 2025 as Pennsylvania 8/11 Safe Digging Month, and I believe there's more information about that on our website if anyone has any questions. All right, Josh is going to take care of the special event applications.
Yes, everyone. I'd like to make a motion to approve Arbor Day, sponsored by the Recreation Board on Thursday, May 15th, 2025 at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. There is a rain date, May 16th, 2025.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, any comments or questions from council? Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the Antique Car Show, sponsored by the Newtown Business Association, on Sunday, July 20th, 2025, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. on State Street between Jefferson and Center Avenue. Rain date is July 27th, 2025.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, just to remind everybody, the original application asked for Jefferson through Penn. And between last week and this week, John was able to touch base with the NBA, and they are fine with center to Jefferson. Any other comments or questions from council? Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the Haunted Hustle 5K run, sponsored by the NR2 F1 Foundation, on Saturday, October 18th, 2025, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., on a designated race route beginning and ending at Brian S. Scragg Park. There is no rain date.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions for council? Any public comment? Oh, unless you have anything you'd like to address us with?
Just that this would be the second year we've had Haunted Hustle approved. It was very successful last year. It was pretty well organized.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. Okay, thanks, Josh. Moving on to Greg, Solicitor's Report.
Solicitor's Office has nothing new to offer since the work session, but happy to answer any
That was
questions.
so
if
long
there are.
ago. All right, does anyone have any questions for Greg? Okay, thanks.
you.
Craig, Manager's Report.
Okay, thank you. I just have the one item which I reported on at the work session for residents is to a heads up that the Asplund will be doing Pico tree trimming in a majority of the streets. There's a map on the website that begins April 14th and runs for a week or two thereafter. So heads up, if you have any specific questions, feel free to contact me.
Thank you. Do we know anything about timing for replacement of poles? Because I know people are seeing them laying all over the place, so.
Yeah, that had begun maybe 2 weeks ago. I think I saw the first activity out there. It seems to have paused maybe later last week. I don't know when they'll be back, but they would be happening in the next month, I would guess. And as I've expressed to some of you, that the old poles will likely be around for some time. We will do our best to advocate that they're removed, but that's a really difficult one because it's several other telecommunication companies that are notoriously unresponsive to that. We will do our best to.
I can add, I received a personal text message from Pico that stating that on Monday, April 14th, between 9 and 3, they may be working on Washington Avenue with the poles. So if anyone,
Okay, thank you.
so it looks like they'll be resuming soon.
Yeah, the removal of the old poles is definitely something we'd love to see happen, so. Thank you, Craig. Anything else?
That's all. Thanks.
Any questions for Craig? Okay, moving on to the President's Report. I don't have anything in addition to what I discussed last Wednesday, except the topics advanced from the previous work sessions. However, this first one, we were waiting on something. I'm not sure that we're ready to vote to advertise. Weren't you going to look into our, something with?
The question remained whether to have the borough's insurance carrier review the insurance language, which we haven't had the opportunity to have feedback from them yet because of the turnaround this month. If council would want to authorize us to advertise, we can finish that, and also if the insurance council signs off, we can advance it to the planning commissions, especially the Bucks County Planning Commission, to keep the process moving, or if council would prefer to have that review done before authorization, we can wait till next month.
How does everyone feel?
Is it a showstopper for you, Julia, one way or the other? If they insist that we have it, does that have an impact on you?
No, the question is, does it need to be there or not? And that's what I wanted to make sure that we had that resolved before it was advertised. Okay.
Okay, so we can wait for next month to advertise, if that's
Yeah, it's just we won't advance it to the planning commissions or send it out until we have that authorization to advertisement. So that, I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that was clear on the timeline. Okay.
I mean, it's been a year. It's another month. All right, so we're gonna strike that motion from the agenda. Okay, I will entertain a motion to authorize advertising to bid for the Frost Lane sidewalk project.
I'll make a motion to authorize advertising to bid for the Frost Lane Sidewalk project.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any comments or questions from council? I'm going to say this has been a long time coming, and it's a very unsafe street, so we're working. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good addition. Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. All right, I'll accept motions for approval of minutes.
I'd like to make a motion to to approve the March 5th, 2025 work session minutes.
Do I have a motion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Oh, sorry, any comment from council? I assume if there were, they were already been sent in and corrected. So, okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the March 19th, 2025 council meeting minutes.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. Okay, moving on to the consolidated expenditure report. Would one of my budget and finance partners like to make a motion?
I would like to make a motion to accept, subject to audit, the consolidated expenditure report for the month of March, totaling $227,705.30.
Thank you. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Hey, any comments or questions from council on this report? Any public comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. Any old business? Any announcements? Public to be heard? I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to entertain a motion to, I'd like to make a motion. Oh.
Wait, I forgot to say that prior to this meeting, the council met in executive session to discuss real estate. Now I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. Oh, it almost slipped my mind. I usually write it down. Thank you, everybody.
Did you have to get
You going back to the city tomorrow?
Yeah. 14 minutes.
Last day? So it's been good?
Good, I've been going to a lot of meetings about community